Hey everybody, welcome back to Personal Mastery Training, the podcast. This is a strategy episode. I'm your host, Alvin Brown. Today, we're going to dive into something that feels heavy for a lot of people right now. Look around. It's not hard to see. It's easy to feel the world is declining in a state of permanent chaos. We've been here before. This is just a repeat over and over. But this time, we all need to really get our focus back. Because if you allow it, this time that we're living in right now can really take you on a ride that in a dark place. Whether it's the news cycle, the economy, or just the general noise of the digital age, the gravity of the world is constantly trying to pull you, me, all of us out of the present and to a state of anxiety about the future, or if you allow it, regret about your past. But the power is being present. So, the question that I've been asking myself and that I've been asked, how do you remain in a state of personal mastery when the world feels like it's falling apart? So, here's the deal. Most people are just trying to get through these times right now, just trying to make it through. They're holding their breath, waiting for the storm to pass so they can start living again. But they have no clue when that is. See, but here at Personal Mastery Training, this community, our philosophy is different. And you frequently hear me say this. I don't want you to get through challenges. I don't want you to get through life. I want you to get from challenges and from life. Life is just too valuable to just get through it. We have a short time on this planet. Even if you live 100 years, you find out when you get to 100, it's short. So when you ask, what can I get from chaos, this craziness? Remember, we went through a pandemic. And when you think back, what'd you get from it? So right now, it's the same thing repeated over and over. I remember back in the 90s, we were on the verge of war again, the Gulf War. Same feeling over and over and over. And I was a lot younger then. I didn't have these tools and strategies to handle it. I thought the world was coming to an end. But once I got through it, I found out it made me a little stronger. And here we go, cut, paste, cut, paste. Humans, we are the factor, the variable in any equation that just messes things up. We're the fly in the ointment constantly. So, for those who come awake and want to step away, this is what we're talking about here. So, when you ask yourself, what can I do to get through this chaos? Your brain shifts from a victim narrative to a mastery narrative. It's all about what you ask yourself. Chaos is actually the ultimate training ground for the internal state. It's almost like doing martial arts in the gym, the dojo, but never getting out in a tournament or to fight. It's just practice. But with these times, this is chaos, is when you get to really see how much you've mastered yourself. If you can stay centered when everything is calm, that's easy. That's easy. Sunshine. When the sun shines shining, everyone's great. But if you can stay centered when the world is shaking, that is true mastery. So here's strategy number one that I want you to focus on when things seem a little crazy: your circle of influence. To stay in the present moment, you have to audit where your energy is going. Take inventory. Where's it going? Where's your mind shifting, wandering? Mastery begins when you stop leaking energy into things you cannot control. You can't control the global shifts, who's present in what group or party is leading, but you can't control the narrative you tell yourself about them. You can control your breath, your morning routine, your daily routine, and how you show up for your family, your friends, your job, your profession. Today, in this moment. This is where your power lives, in the present moment right now. Don't let your mind wander. It's easy today, especially with our phones in our hands and our distractions, and we have algorithms that guide us. towards what we want to see, the tragedy, because when it bleeds, it leads. We are geared to look for what's wrong. So that's what we'll get. And today's technology facilitates that. It puts fuel on the fire. So where's your circle of influence? Where are you putting it? All right, strategy number two, grounding the narrative. We often suffer from more in our imagination than reality. Wouldn't you admit that? Remember all those times you worried about something, your taxes, your the exam coming up, the meeting, and when you get there, it's not that bad. If you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, in this exact moment, as I breathe, am I safe? Am I capable? Am I present? Chaos thrives on what ifs. Personal mastery thrives on what is. By anchoring yourself in the what is, you stop the narrative that keeps you stuck and suffering in silence. You realize that while the world might be in transition, your internal peace is not up for public debate. It's your private sanctuary, and you must protect that. So remember, the world doesn't need more people reacting to chaos. It's got enough of that. That's what it that's what and we are, when it comes to technology and today's attention, attention is the currency today. Those with the attention wins. So we're going to get things to draw us towards to get our attention. And if it takes them going deep and going more death defying, they will do that to get your attention because they're fighting for attention today. That's where money is. It needs people to have what we need is people who have achieved mastery over their thoughts and emotions to act as anchors when things are going crazy. So I'm going to plead with you. Start to look at what you can influence, your circle of influence. And then there's the other one called your circle of concern. What you're concerned about is the future, but you can't do anything about that. It's not here yet. But what you can do with is what your present moment. Then, what's the narrative that you're saying to yourself on a daily basis? Do you have a routine, a peak performance routine that you get up in the morning? See, I get up early and I go up to the gym, not so much for the aesthetics, although my standards are high when it comes to my body, but it's more for the mindset. I can't go a day. Most people can't go a day without their coffee. I can't go a day without my workout. It puts me in that state, that winning state. I won early in the morning, already won. So that's a narrative. How do you have calm in chaos? Then you can't expect to be happy. You can't expect to be a certain way by accident. It has to be that you are acting on the environment, not the environment acting on you. So be mindful of your narrative. Get your game plan together. Put yourself in a state that allows, facilitates peace. It'll never find you. Happiness, so it won't jump on you. It won't all of a sudden you wake up and you're happy. You have to put yourself in that state. Happy people have a process that they go through. So before I let you go, I want to remind you, if you know someone who is getting caught, overwhelmed by this time that we're living right now, share this episode. Like, subscribe, share this episode. If you know someone who's feeling overwhelmed and the weight of the world right now, this strategy session might be for them. I want you to leave with two things. First, my mentor, Dr. Tom Hill, said, you remind me all the time, one idea well executed can change your life forever. So what one idea from this podcast that you can execute on? Or my other podcasts, they're all about mastery. I ask you, what one idea will you take away and apply? Now, and finally, here's the closing note here. Your story shifts to empowerment when your quest for personal mastery begins. So, Like, subscribe, share. I appreciate you, and we're going to keep building this community. Let's take the world right now as it is. We can't all get consumed by it and go with the wave. Someone has to be the anchor, and I'm counting on you. All right, until next time. Peace, love, soul. I'm out.